so windy.
Recording. Welcome to the Dojocast, everybody. God damn, it's windy up in here, man.
Windy. I don't know what to do. Why didn't we just go inside where it isn't as windy?
The wind broke my spine.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yo, the wind made me animated.
It did. I can't. I'm way too tired. I'm too tired. I'm a full,
so dumb.
Full break character. I started prepping Dojocast like an hour ago. From the thumbnail to the avatars, this was so last minute because I was cleaning all day.
Can I add before this? We were just so tired. We were just sitting in silence, and then we started, and we just started to shout. It was like zero energy right before the podcast.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh,
I was so tired today.
I had a lot of work. I swept. I mopped. I cleaned my windows. I did vacuuming, trash, all this horrible stuff. You know.
Exciting.
I had a morning to afternoon shift, so I was just tired when I got home and I fell asleep.
But anyway, we're here in the wind going to review 3 animations within the community. We're going to watch them. We'll be pausing a lot. This is not a react. We're going to be pausing them, and we're going to be talking about the animation and whether we think it's great or bad. And if I think it's awful, I'm going to rip it apart.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding.
You're not, though.
Wait, do you guys see something? Like,
what?
Over there? Oh, whoa. Whoa, what was that?
Oh my God.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was a person.
I think that was TJB. It looked like the TJB color.
It looked like the very specific pink and, like, pink-red colors that she likes.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I couldn't see it because my eyes were closed.
I hope she's not okay.
That's true. I can barely see in this damn storm. But, anyway, let's go ahead and just get right into the first one. We have no announcements for today. Surprise, surprise. The first one is Time Fight by Turquoise. So, this episode was actually is kind of funny. Hyun just wanted to talk about Time Fight the entire episode, and I was like, that's a little much. So how about instead we talk about 3 things and we review them as a compromise.
Fine, you put them on blast.
Fine.
Yeah, no, but Hyun just tell them how much you like this video.
Well, I like Time Fight so much that, you know, I feel like, you know, we could easily spend 4 hours frame by framing the animation and the lore and the messages inside of Time Fight. So, but you know, we don't want to spend too much time on one animation and glaze Turquoise too much. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm too dumb to break down animations like this, so I was hoping the chat would help us.
Okay.
Hey, there's a sitter.
Hey, hi sitter. Hi sitter.
Sitters. We'll get the ad out of the way early. If you want exclusive access to emojis, special emojis, and a Discord server just for members, then feel free to become a member today. All right. I guess we just start. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, and the links for all of these are going to be in the description. Some of you might have to reload the stream.
And this one's not copyrighted, so we can actually play the audio.
Yeah, I am. You guys can hear audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, pause it. Pause it right there. Wait, pause it.
Okay, I wasn't ready.
Bali, what does that say?
Babalim. Uh-huh.
What does that mean? Someone that up.
I thought you had a point to make.
Oh wait, you know what? We should probably just watch it all the way through. Okay, let's just watch it.
No,
wait, are we gonna? Okay, what are we gonna do?
I think that if we feel like we have something to say, then we pause it and then we talk about it instead of begging chat for information.
Okay.
But I guess if anyone knows, you know, let us know. But no, oh my god, no. This animation did it's. I have no idea how you script and plan something like this.
Well,
Because
we're
we're
gonna
seeing
find
the
out.
middle of the fight, and then we're going to go to the beginning of the fight in just like a minute.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool
Very
because
interesting. Yeah.
you see this multiple times.
I want to look
And,
at those hairs. Ugh. I don't
What
know.
is
I don't have a whole lot to say about that. I feel like something that's done really well here that you see pretty much everywhere is great arcs and weight. There are a lot of really good examples of arcs and weight, especially with that main weapon he uses, that like time traveling staff or whatever we want to call that.
Yeah.
Oh man. But dude, I
We
want
should
to
watch.
see like
Oh man.
we should watch what?
I was
You
gonna
wanna go
say
to
we should watch
behind
the
the
break, some of the oh, the behind the scenes. Oh yeah, we'll watch that after. We'll watch that after.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. But I thought like, oh man. Oh, okay. So I had a theory behind that explosion, because
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this before.
Oh yeah.
So like, this random explosion that happens, right, ends up being the yellow that throws a grenade like randomly that causes that explosion for the blue guy to come down, right?
Yeah.
And like my theory behind that is that actually we'll keep watching until the second explosion happens. It makes a little bit more sense.
It's so weird. But this is the actual start.
I just remember.
Yeah, so this
like-
is the actual start, right?
Yeah, this is like where the, like, in the perspective of the bad guy, that's where the fight started.
I remember Hatena mentioning that he feels sorry for the monster.
Yeah, because like he's just trying to live, dude. He's created and he's just trying to get out. Why are we so aggressive immediately? Like no shit, he wants to kill them. He's just fighting for his life. There's probably context clues in the background and the environment that you can find to see what this thing actually is, or maybe if this thing get like okay, guys, I'm gonna skip to the end real quick. Spoilers, I guess, but it's been long enough.
Yeah.
But like, so they do defeat it, and it just ends up being these 3 black dots, and then we get like a post-credit scene where we see that happen. So I don't know if that's like to imply that it's like looping back to the beginning of the fight, or if there's going to be some kind of continuation off of this. But maybe the point that I was getting to is maybe if he does another, we'll see if there's a reason he's so aggressive off the bat, or maybe not. Who knows? I mean, it could just be stick fight because stick fight cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they give you the gifted member.
Yay!
Thank you.
Oh my god, dude. These arcs are so clean. Oh my god, and the weight, dude. Sorry, I want to frame by frame this. I love the weight he gives this thing. It feels so satisfying. And the sound is
Oh
like
yeah,
consistent,
there's a lot
too.
of
Oh my god. Is this all
a
in
lot of-
ones too? Oh, I'm seeing the gradient on the body breaks a bit there. You see that? I mean, if you do go frame
Is
by
it
frame,
all
I'm sure
ones?
you... I feel like it might be like tween assisted. But like I'm going through this, and every single frame is
yeah.
new. But like it's done really well. And again, I'm sure you could go frame by frame and find minor errors, but like as a whole product, it's really good. I mean, again, it's one guy working on this whole thing.
Yeah.
God. Very interesting.
I really like the stuff in the background too, because like I don't know if those are like computers or if this is like a server room. There's like these little things on the back that are on shelves.
Oh, we got a $10 donation from a sitter. Vunistar says, "Hey, Dojocast. I was totally not 7 minutes late, but it's my B-day, so I decided to donate to you guys $10. This feels backwards.
I was
feel
about to say, like,
be
yeah,
the one
gonna
getting
ask
money.
something for
Happy
your
birthday.
But happy
Day.
birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
But yeah, thank you for the 10. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh man. So Hyun, every time you rewatch this, have you been like trying to analyze what all the text is? Like, there's the screen.
Yeah.
Right there. What have you found? What are some of the coolest things you found from researching this animation?
Well, if you go back to the gate, the circle thing that the thing comes out of, it says Narabu 7, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then I actually looked it up, and I think it's a reference to Babylonian astronomy, because if you look it up, it says that it makes references to Nibiru, which is like, it has something to do with stars and like transitioning and gates and stuff like that, which is really cool because like it is like a portal or a gate.
Yeah.
So I found that interesting, and the number 7 kind of like hints to me that there's more than one gate. So like, this is not the only monster that they're fighting. There's like a whole bunch of them, right? And I remember, and then the text that we saw at the very beginning that says like, was it Babylon or something? That
let me run back.
I think that also has meanings towards like, that has also meanings, if you guys look it up. Wait, let me look it up again.
Okay.
Someone's saying Babylon has 8 gates, and it's a reference to heaven and earth.
Yeah, there's like heaven and earth references and like gate of the god. So like this stick figure could be referencing to like an actual ethereal like god creature or something that's like invincible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I wonder.
I would not have gotten that.
Which is really cool.
I wonder if Turquoise continues this series, if there'll be more direct ties, or if they're going to start taking more creative liberties, or if these are just like simple Easter eggs and things that he found cool. What is this?
Maybe,
on
but I like how there's like references to it.
Is that Russian?
Oh, these are all
That might be Russian.
translations of
Danger.
different languages.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't even notice there's a whole... This
Yeah, that's the whole
graphic.
map.
I thought this was just a random graphic. No, that's the whole map. I'm embarrassed that took me until now to realize.
Yeah, that's the whole
Wow.
mini map, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is like so up Turquoise's alley because like he's been making animations like this. What was that? The really old animation that he made. What was it called? It was like he always made animations of like things escaping and like getting out of containment. Failed containment. That's oh my god! I literally just came to me after I said something. But
Okay.
yeah, like Failed Containment was like one of his really popular animations back then as well, and like this is pretty much like the 2026 version of it. I mean, I know he referenced the old time fight that we're gonna get to later, but it just shows that he really enjoyed making something like this because, you know, he's been making stuff of like OP things escaping out of containment and the people trying to.
Hey, Turquoise, welcome to chat.
Turquoise, hi!
Yeah, I just thought that was really cool. Hey, what's up, Turquoise?
All right. But yeah, we'll continue.
Yeah.
Where were we? We were a little after that. We were around here. Oh yeah, that's where they threw the bomb. God, and that's such a cool loop.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
pause it, because it happened. It happened again.
Okay. What?
Okay,
what
so
happened?
my
Explain.
theory Okay, so my theory, because like yellow throwing that grenade is completely random, right? It's like, why would they do that, right? So like my theory
Okay.
is, oh sorry, what?
No, I was going to interrupt you before you finished making your point. Go ahead.
Okay, so my theory is that they've been fighting this thing for a really long time. This is not like the first time that they fought it, right? And I think that they've failed many, many times over. And after they failed, they had to go back in time and then like retry to fight this boss. There's like a movie that references this, but like every time you die, you go back in time and retry it. So I think the only way that they were able to defeat this one stick figure was to get blue to the basement floor, and then the only way they could do it is through the grenade, and that's how they were able to defeat it, because it was like hundreds of trial and error attempts, you know. So like when we're watching it here, it seems completely random that they would explode the floor like that, but I think it was like the only kind of method that actually worked in this timeline, you know?
Kind of looked like there was.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No,
No.
I get it. I feel like that was actually fairly clear. Like I got that. Like the reason they throw it up is to allow him to come on down. It's because they knew he was going to be there, or they had at least
Yeah, it's
planned
kind of
for
like
it.
a-
Whether it was in the past or
No,
the
but, like,
future.
But like, I think like it's completely reasonable to just take the elevator, right? But like, I feel like they've done that before, and then they all died because of it. So the only way they could
Yeah.
make it possible is to explode it, because they tried that before.
My question
Maybe-
is like, how do they like get back to this? Like, how do they retry? Pretty much.
Yeah, if they die, how do
They
they
just-
come back?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I
like
think,
the only
I don't know,
the only way
'cause
they can time travel is if they get hit by that like the staff thing. At least that's
Yeah,
what
so I
was
think
communicated
maybe there are timelines where people died, and then the blue guy was like the only one left, and then he just traveled back to,
earlier. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Hey, thank you for another Dojocast membership.
Yay! I love gifts.
Senti. Wait, is this the birthday
Oh
guy or is
my-
this someone else? Hang on.
No, it's not someone else. Someone else.
Okay, yeah, it is someone else. But thank you. Fuck. It's killing me.
Thank you.
Listeners are poisonous.
They are. They're very toxic. If you guys want to kill me, keep doing it. I'm kidding. God, I can't do please. I can't do please for memberships. It's so cringy. Oh, man. I want to talk about the modeling on these weapons, dude. I know exactly how he like imported them into Animate to be able to work with them like this, because it's exactly how we do it on Alan's team. But we have like a rotation of a 3D model, and then we export transparent images of it, and then those are just ready to be implemented into Animate. But like, that's a whole nother skill. Like, he's doing everything here. It's not just the stick figure animation.
He's a one-man
Like,
team.
this entire 3D environment, and the weapons just look so damn cool to me. I want to skip forward to the behind-the-scenes video. Wait, I gotta see.
Oh yeah, okay, let's watch it.
I don't know if there's copyrighted music in this, so I'm just going to keep it muted to be safe.
That's fine.
But yes, go check this out on Turquoise's channel. I'm not going to
Look at the timeline, dude. Look
Yeah,
at the text.
like that's.
Oh my
What the
god.
hell?
How do you plan this?
I would
How
be
do
like overwhelmed every time I'd open this document.
I would be too. I mean, he's here in chat. Maybe I could just ask, how long did it take just to script this out? Or was this like a back and forth while you were animating it, trying to figure out the timeline? Because that's what
You
blows
should
my
have had it.
mind.
Well, my guess is that like, I think he probably had this idea for a long time and like wanted to eventually
Maybe.
get it out, in my opinion. Yeah, but anyways, we don't want to make it like a interview with
No, I don't. But
him. So
I just, that's insane.
and the
At
little,
least
yeah, the little
that is a good way to
playing
visualize
thumbnails.
it without putting too much effort in.
Yeah,
A good Yeah, I mean, a good storyboard, as it says.
The storyboarding.
Very interesting. Oh, yep, there's the models. So, oh
Weapon
wow, these
models.
are with very basic shapes. And then how did he build off of those? Interesting.
That's really cool.
God.
It almost feels like you're watching
Modeling.
like a video game concept or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the thing. So those are like just looping graphics and animate. We just import those from. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's a little unique thing.
The symbol.
That I like. There you go. You get the full rotation. Very neat. Pardon me. Okay, well let's clock back here. If people want to watch that BTS video, they can.
I want to know more about that symbol, the logo.
This?
Yeah, the Bablim logo, because like it looks very intentionally like that. So I feel like that has a meaning as well.
I mean, this does feel
cool.
like it is very good environmental storytelling, telling you what kind of world this is. I mean, look at how big that tower is. Like, that's way taller than anything else in its environment. And
It
it's like
looks like
farther in the distance, too.
Megacorp.
So that thing's like, if these buildings are already massive, that thing's farther in the background, and you still can't see the top of it.
Oh, Phil said it means sky. Interesting.
Oh. I
So
mean,
my theory is like it's like a mega corporation, you know, kind of like a dystopian corporation
okay.
that's
I mean, yeah.
dabbled with technologies that were probably forbidden and then end up pooping out a god stick figure.
One of the weapons that they illegally create.
There he is from the very beginning.
Yeah, there's the dude.
There he is.
God, it's so cool how the ship focuses and like stays on certain. It's like so seamless.
Yeah.
Oh man. God. Oh, I love the weight here. Oh my god. Just on those hits specifically, and it feels so good, so perfectly timed. Oh my god. And then music, I'm sorry. I'm not really talking much, I'm just getting excited. I feel like I need to be adding to this. God, I'd love to see like a visualization of like the lines in these arcs. God. And I mean, it's all on ones, isn't it? I mean, that's so hard to pull off and make it feel natural. It's so easy to do ones incorrectly when you're doing an entire animation that's just on ones and the rare twos. I feel like
So
some
easy to make a
animators, some animators just have like their ones phase where they just animate on ones on 24 FPS. I had that phase and things just look a little too smooth, like too smooth that there's no weight and something is just off. But man.
Yeah.
I mean, the weight is just perfect. God, I'd love to like make a drawn analysis of the arcs of this, if I had the time.
Okay, I'm kind of confused of this this dude's controller, right? Because I was wondering if that was to control the tank thing, or if that was like a thing that gets put into the minigun. Because I think at one point
This thing?
the brown dude, the little controller thing, the tablet.
Okay.
Because that's obviously important.
And he pockets it.
He pockets it, and he gives it back to the brown guy. I think it's the future brown guy.
Yeah, that one.
But then at one point, I think I see... Yeah, at one point, I think I see him, like, pull it out and then, like, add it to the minigun. But I wasn't sure because it was, like, really... It was really quick.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if that was, like... Yeah, I don't know.
Always build just another theory. But hey.
I like theory crafting. It's
Oh
cool.
my god, I love this weapon idea.
Wait, you'll see it here.
Yeah. Oh man.
See?
Yeah. You wanted to say something?
Wait, go back. See right
Yeah,
here?
I'm
See, he pulls something out. Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
tablet or is that
Yeah,
just
that's
the magazine?
That's the tablet. No, that's a tablet.
That's the tablet. So that item is important for the minigun, and that's how they ended up defeating the guy was because of the minigun, right?
I hadn't paid that much attention. I'll be honest.
I think so, dude. I think there's like importance of the minigun because they only start kind of. They're only able to kind of defeat it because of the firepower of the minigun. I don't know. It's just interesting to see like the actions between the stick figures because kind of.
Oh my god. The one-on-one there is insane. Fuck, hang on. I gotta play that at half speed. Okay, here we
The
go.
choreo.
I love the one-on-one here. Oh my god, because everything is blocked so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's using the big staff as like a defense or avoidance mechanism, so when it like to parry whatever hits he has, but then he's only using the pistol to try and get like cheap shots on him. So I wonder if the bullets actually have more impact on him than this blunt object.
It's
or I could be saying a lot of
interesting.
nothing.
I mean, is there a reason why when that particles guy gets hit, he doesn't get teleported back in time?
I mean, I'd assume that it would have to come down to it can only teleport like certain life
Physical
forms,
matter.
but then it's also teleporting the equipment on them, so it's a question as to how that works, I guess.
I think it's
I
just
don't know,
I think that thing is like a different like I guess type of matter, or like maybe it's not. Maybe it can only. I don't even know.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, I'll play this at full speed, and then I
Mercy.
might come back and play it at half speed. Yeah, the minigun. I wonder if these are just special kinds of guns, like they're not actual, like regular bullets. Maybe that's why it's having such an effect on him.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is, yeah.
Dude, I love like time paradoxes and like space-time continuum. Because it's always like it always like messes with my head to just think about like
Yeah.
I don't even know, like I put myself in these positions. I'm like, what if I see my future self and my past self in the same room? Would I try and change the future or like try and alter the past?
Mm-hmm. Oh, TGB said maybe it just comes down to user intent, so like on the how it chooses, like how they get time traveled, I guess.
Probably. I mean, it would make the most
Not
sense.
getting hit anytime there. Yeah, could be.
I also saw a comment talking about the particles and the colors of the teleporting stick, where it changes colors depending on if they go back in time or forward in time, but I wasn't too sure.
Hang on.
And then also, there's a point where the dude makes like a portal as well with the thingy instead of like hitting them with the stick.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't know how that works, but like I don't know, maybe it was just
Maybe that's just a less
Random,
aggressive
but-
way to time travel.
yeah.
It's a less cooler way.
Okay, so those were blue particles. Where does he get teleported to here?
I think when it's like blue, they go. I don't know. I forgot. I
mean,
just
that's
thought
towards
from
the
a
end, so I'd
comment
assume that
of
would have to be
another
back in
theory.
time.
Yeah. Probably.
I wonder. Yeah, these are blue.
Are they all blue?
Oh yeah, because he teleported the guy here. Or maybe he teleported everyone else and we're following their perspective.
I didn't even notice these colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's pulling the portal so that they're being carried into it, I guess. It's a weird way to describe it, but yeah, we're watching them be teleported in real time. Weird.
That's cool.
So weird.
This is like completely off topic. I remember the first time I watched this, it was like at the premiere, and I was low key sleep deprived, so I was just kind of watching it like without like any thought in my head, and I'm just like looking at the pretty colors.
Turquoise said everything is red and blue for some reason. I wonder.
I wonder too.
Oh, probably
Yeah,
was
and then that
intentional
was-
then.
Yep, and then the portal here is red.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
another
See,
thing to
it
look
changes
at.
colors.
Yep.
So there's like red portals and blue portals, and I think both of those have different meanings behind them. I mean, I'm too dumb to kind of recognize what actual effect it has, but
Could red or blue mean past or future? Or am I stupid and I just missed like?
I feel like that's
Talking
what's
about.
being implied. Yeah. But I mean, you have to really look into it to see how exactly this works.
yeah.
And then blue there.
Well, that was.
Or
See,
maybe
that
that's
guy is blue.
Wait, what part?
Man, what the hell's going on?
I can't do this.
And then it's yellow here.
This dude literally like shoots himself into the
Yeah.
path.
Yeah. Well, isn't it yellow just because the stick figure's yellow, or is it yellow for a different reason?
I mean, I feel like all the others are being turned blue. So like, the brown guy, yeah, he gets turned blue, but he's brown. But then the yellow guy, oh wait, he's
So what are the
turned
portals mean?
yellow. I think the portals are just a less aggressive way to time travel. Maybe.
Oh.
That's the thing. Maybe is just like on every sentence. It's so
Yeah.
complicated.
I think that's cool though.
No, it
I
leaves
like,
a lot of room for analyze. I mean, that's the secret
Yeah, yeah.
genius of this video. Is it implores you to, it pulls you in to watch it over and over again to see how closely you can follow things.
This is low-key a 4D animation.
It's true. Actually,
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I don't know if I'll watch it that many times, but I'm sure there's some people who already
Yeah.
have.
TGV said, Rajaki says the particles are yellow because he's happy.
Okay.
he
There's
may
the
have
answer.
something going on.
He's happy, and the red ones are when he's mad, and the blue ones are when he's sad.
Got a point there.
That's so accurate.
Yes.
So right.
Are there any critiques though that we give to this
Oh,
animation instead of glazing
man.
it 24/7? I have a few critiques.
Oh, go for it. I have to think about it. Because I know there was something that I didn't like, but I have to remember. Because honestly, it's just such a good product that I can overlook it.
Yeah, that's true. My nitpick, I guess, would be that I feel like the monster could have had like some unique, different abilities maybe that would have made things interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Could have been
it's
more
just
of a
kind of
conversation.
flailing around. Yeah, it's just kind of flailing a lot and just trying to punch and just walk, which is a bit. I mean, it was still really good choreography from the stick figures, but you know, just something
Yeah.
to change it up a little bit
Yeah.
would have been nice.
That is fair. I mean, it could just be that, like, maybe it's not intelligent enough to learn how to... I'm giving it an excuse, but maybe it's not an intelligent enough form of life to be able to understand the communication in combat. But as a viewer, yeah, that would have made it much more interesting. Because when you're choreographing an action sequence, you want something to feel like a conversation, even if there's no words going on. Like if someone starts doing this specific thing, the opponent needs to be able to read it and understand it, and they need to learn how to combat it. And then they do that, and then it becomes a new conversation of who brings up something new, and then how the other person can combat that, and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I think that's a very valid critique. Because it is just... I mean, there's still plenty of interest in just figuring out how the time shit works.
Yes, that is true.
And maybe giving him more powers would have made it more confusing to keep track of where he is. But the particle stick figure really doesn't time travel that often, so maybe that wouldn't have been an issue. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like imagine if he had like grown another limb to like combat more people against himself. That would be kind of cool. Or like if he had found a way to combat ranged attacks so much, because that's his biggest weakness is the ranged.
Yeah.
All the guns. I'd say, I don't know, like there's some weird stuff going on with the compositing of the stick figures into the 3D world. And this is another severe nitpick. But if you pay attention to like even the like here, I don't know, I'd have to like make this a lot larger. But you can kind of see like, because I'm pretty sure it was just a PNG sequence plopped into Blender or a Blender FLV put into Animate, but there's some kind of artifact that's you know, conflicting with some of the stick figures, which makes me believe that the stick figures were exported as a PNG sequence and then put in a Blender, where it could also be composited, maybe.
How else would you do it though? Isn't that the way to do it?
I feel like there's some settings you can fiddle with. But you can also see some compositing issues, like here with the leg, it kind of disappears where it's not supposed to. So, and I feel like, and then here it's being sunk into the rock. I mean, this is me like pointing out very small things no one's going to notice. But I did notice it when I watched it for the first time. It's a bunch of messy stuff like that. And like that's it's just off. And I don't know if he had tried to maybe reframe it, move the camera, and that might have made it look more off. It's just messed everything up, but it was noticeable to me, but didn't ruin the whole thing. It's like another layer of... I feel like when I get to the point where I'm trying to critique such small shit like that, the animation is just so good that it doesn't matter.
It's like not much to critique.
Yeah, like I'm looking for shit to talk about. So I don't know. I don't really feel like I can say many bad things about it. My only critiques would be just like certain things you could polish up a bit more. But again, it's one guy working on this thing, so you can only do so much. And I mean, this for one person is already insane.
Man. What else?
I mean, if we don't have anything else to say about it, we can take a look at the thing that inspired it.
Oh yeah, the first time fight.
Yeah. So this was made by
I haven't watched.
Hand. I believe this was in 2004. Yeah, when he was 17 years old.
Mr. Hand.
That's such a long time ago. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
this animation is older than me.
This was.
It. Now we haven't watched this yet.
So this
Wait,
is
there copyrighted music. There is not. Okay.
This is like 5 years before I started animating, which is insane.
Wow. This is 7 years, I think, 6 or 7. Never mind. Shut up.
Okay. This is like, I think like, I don't know,
Can't jam.
16 years
Okay.
before I started.
Okay, so they introduced the concept of time travel a lot more
I
directly.
see.
This is such an old Flash animation. Oh my god,
This is like-
man.
hung the dude.
Newgrounds front page.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He.
The army.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay. That's
See,
some
this will probably
decent
give us some
choreography.
hints.
I guess. Like what kind of hints?
I don't know, just the lore, the lore.
I mean, do we know if this is the same universe or this is
Oh.
just what inspired it?
You can see it.
Oh yeah, and there it loops.
Dude, this is insane.
Oh my god.
There's the
There
loop.
they are.
And you know,
There
the
Wait, this
Box.
mogs the current time fight.
Yeah, I mean, turquoise. I missed the amount of
Turquoise has
blood
nothing
he
on
says.
this.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do this much blood in modern day YouTube, where you get demonetized.
we need to bring back wall blood and stick figure animations, dude. I
I'm just
forgot
gonna start
about
posting.
it.
I'm gonna start posting gore animations again.
He just suffocated? That was a very fast
Yeah.
suffocation. Cliche stick boss, battle boss. What? I feel like I should be adding more commentary to this.
I'm just. This, like, even the animation, you know, is kind of dated, right?
What?
Look at this! That's so
wait.
cool! It references where he got the tail from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, does-
Oh,
that makes
man,
sense.
that's insane!
That's weird. That's so weird. Alright. Imagine he just kills her. What?
See, like, this animation has the exact same effect of, like, you don't know what the hell's going on, and then later it, like, kind of tells you why that happened, you know?
I wonder what kind of butterfly effect that had for the tail.
I also saw on Twitter someone mentioned that the tail is actually referenced in Topstick, Phil's animation
What?
Topstick, like
No
back in the day.
way.
Like you see the tail in a shot. Is that true?
Hang on.
Let's do the research. Let's do the research. Let's watch
Now I gotta
Topstick.
go look. I'd imagine it's like in the big sequence where everyone's fighting.
There's the
Hold on.
I think there was a tail in this that referenced
Was
Time Fight.
I don't remember. I mean,
Is
I
it
watched
true?
This a lot
I don't
of
know. I saw a
times.
screenshot of it.
I watched
I
this a lot of
remember-
times. I don't remember that.
I don't remember tail. I just know the song goes back my big up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right
Oh,
there.
there it is, dude! There it is! What the heck?
Oh.
That's
like SpongeBob.
insane!
I feel like SpongeBob
Huh.
pointing at the damn screen.
All right. Good catch. I had never noticed
So,
that.
so Phil actually was a fan of Time Fight, like, ever since, like, when was this released? This was released,
Damn.
like,
I mean, it's on stick page.
I don't even know, 10
10
years ago?
I feel like this might have been released earlier. The fourth and final turquoise
Dude, this-
day 2011. So it's 2011. Damn.
I knew it. But yo, he's had
Oh my
time fight on his
God.
mind for a while.
that's what I was,
Damn.
that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had this animation in his head for a long time.
That's.
He said since
crazy.
forever.
That's so funny because it looks like this was added like after in 2026 or something. Somehow.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like they had the weapon then, so they went back in time.
Dang.
I know, dude.
Well, I think that's enough of
Wow.
time fight. I think we should move on to the next one. to it. Oh, wait, hang on. I see something. Wait.
Indeed.
Oh, there she goes.
No.
She was there again.
What the hell was that?
How did that happen?
I think the wind's blowing so fast that it blew her around the world, and then she came back.
This is a global event, yeah.
Yeah, it's just global winds.
Man, I feel bad for her.
Or they got sent back in time.
Oh, that too. Like, maybe the
Fight.
time fight people. Like, they took the weapon and then hit her, and then now she went back in time, and then...
It could be. But hey, how about we take a look at one of TJB's videos in memoriam. This is Brokers. This is a part of the this is a part of the Broke Floor series, and this was her not her first fully 3D animated animation, but personally I think it's my favorite from her.
Yeah, I love
we cannot play the
TJB
audio
so
because
much.
it has copyrighted music.
Yes, we can.
This is a part of a whole series of Broke Floors animations, right?
Oh yeah, and I don't know the lore for every one of them. There's other people who would be better at that, but I'd at least like to talk about the animation.
I believe this is a prequel to the Broke Floor series.
This is
yeah, you go ahead, Linsar. You probably know more than me.
I know a little bit, but like, so basically, in chronological order, it's Broke Floor. Well, this takes place before the entire Broke Floor series, if I'm correct, or if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
This is the backstory behind the two characters, Pink and Black, and those are their names. And then I forget what exactly happens, but then that's when it progresses into Broke Floors 1, 2, and 3. And then you get the whole dynamics between all of them. I just remember, I mean, I know, I hate to speak for TJB on this, but I just remember them starting to make this into more of a story, and then having to just remake the first Broke Floor.
Yeah.
Because the first one was not really meant to be a story or anything. I think it was just a practice animation based off of a collab part.
Yeah.
But I remember them making that too.
They went the same route I did, because was it My Duelist 1 was part of a random collab part 2, and I ended up making it a story.
Yeah.
Sensi, thank you for another Dojocast gifted membership.
Yay!
I think one of TJB's biggest strong suits that we especially see in here is their choreography. And they really like to play with their space, the spatial environment. Whenever they're doing combat, and them doing it in 3D just kind of it makes sense because it elevates that.
She
I love this shot so much.
She's so comfortable with choreography that she'll literally experiment with anything. Like, she'll do grapples, environmental. She'll do like fast hand-to-hand to slow like spins or whatever. It's so crazy, like how I don't even know. Like I'm like, how do you even think of that? And like, how do you even think to make that?
But even the small, subtle choices in choreography, like they accidentally bump into this other guy when trying to remain so silent. No one would do that. And no one's thinking that.
And while their hands,
no one's thinking about the characters.
Full, they kick downwards. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's thinking about these characters to such a degree that they would think about their mistakes and how they'd improvise. To make a solution. I don't know. It's neat, but then they save it anyway. I guess it's a lot about the character right there in that one shot.
And then another thing they're really good at is just movement in general and how everything like moves. Wait, that's the same thing. Their physics are really good, is what I'm trying to say. They have a really good understanding of physics.
Yeah. I gotta remember. Is
this part was cool. I like this laser part. Yeah.
Yeah.
This part, like I wasn't a really big fan of 3D with 2D stick figures until I saw this part. because there's no way you could do this
Well, but these
in
aren't 2D
2D,
stick figures.
in my opinion.
Yeah. These are all done in 3D.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing she really does. I'm just glazing her at this point, but like it's so deserved because like I wasn't a huge fan of like 3D stick figures because whenever I'd see people like animate them, they'd have like these weird like shoulder like whenever like you'd see them from behind and their arms would be back, it would look weird.
His name is Becky. Never noticed that.
Is that a Becky reference? Animator Becky?
Yeah,
Alan Becky.
like Alan Becker.
Oh my
Alan
god.
Becky.
I love calling him Alan Becky and he hates it.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's a neat little reference. Wait, and is it the dino? The little dino character?
Oh, Bubs.
It is! Yeah. Oh, is that what they're called? I keep
Oh, it's
forgetting.
Bubs. Oh my god, I love Bubs.
This is a cool shot.
Cool shot, yeah.
Oh, the cinematography.
I'll say that security guard made like the biggest clutch in security guard history.
I was gonna say he does not get paid enough for this.
Oh my
And you got this fight scene.
It's also close to the camera, too.
Oh, I love this so
Yeah.
much, dude.
Yeah, this part, the wall run.
And wait. Are some of these
And then-
movements on two? Like, hang on. I feel like some of those movements are on twos, but maybe not. Maybe it's on ones because 3D. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's on two. That the black stick figure is on twos in 3D, but they're still traveling through space.
That's like
So how
low-key
would they have
what I
done
would do.
that? Would they had to have?
No,
made
this
the
is
entire-
only. Wait,
I mean, I'd imagine they just, do it how we do it in like Flash or Animate.
Well, but in 3D,
'Cause
I feel like it's so much weirder.
I mean, there's essentially the same timeline function because she used Blender for this project.
Well, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I
there's
don't, know,
still,
I don't think it'd be that weird.
but like, there's no like jittering back to their original place. They're still like making a new keyframe because like they're still moving in the environment, but like their body isn't moving. Does that make
no.
sense?
The animation itself is on twos, but
Yeah.
then it's traveling in a 3D space, so you don't get that jitter. But then
Yeah.
compared to like if you're overlaying this animation and animating it in Animate, then you'll get the jittering because
I was about to make my theory, but TJB just confirmed it in chat. I think I moved the BG and parented the extras to that, so the background is moving. Whoa, that's
Okay.
weird.
I'm too dumb for this.
I don't know anything about like anything.
But I felt like
so-
there was something weird going on there. But that was my theory, and I'm glad it was just confirmed. Thank you, TJP. I'm smart.
No, yeah, they're right.
Yep.
Because like I tried this in 3D before, and I did get a jitter thing, and that really bothered me.
Yeah.
So the only way that's possible is to move the background. Wait, that's true. Unless you
Yep.
parent like the camera to the stick figure or something, right?
I don't know.
So is it kind of the same logic as like you wouldn't move like a V cam across and have a character walk? You would just move the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But this is just done in 3D. Lem
Yeah.
for the 50 MX dollars, saying Brokers is so fucking awesome. I'm just donating because you guys are watching it. I can't wait for Pink and Black to solve their divorce on the next episode. Okay.
Yes.
Man, I think that's a neat thing to point out. That's something a lot of people don't think about when having to animate on ones and twos with the moving environment. Avoiding that frame
Yeah.
jitter is so weird. I mean, you either like animate everything on ones to avoid it, or you pull off some weird tricks like that to save yourself just a little bit of time, or if it's stylistic preference. And I love these kinds of shots. Oh my god! And that there tells you that this is all done in 3D. They could have so easily done this in Animate or Flash.
I thought this was an anime, Loki.
No, but like those shadows, like that's 3D rendered, dude, and that's incredible. It's so cool.
I think there's like some mini behind the scenes after the
Oh,
credits.
is there?
I think.
There is?
If you
Or
just
maybe,
lied
like-
to me, I will kill you. I think you just lied to me.
I swear there was.
No,
there
there's
was like
not.
There was like a. Why are you mad?
Because you lied to me.
I know, but I'm trying to help you because there's definitely behind the scenes.
No, it was in Broke Floors 3, I think, that had the behind the scenes. Wasn't
No,
it?
Broke Floor 3, that was just like extra stuff with the credits and then the mini ARG thing.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'm thinking it might have been a separate video. But I swear there was like a TJB made like a little like rough thing in 2D of how she wanted the background for this shot.
Mhm.
Let me look.
I like.
Yeah,
I
Broke is behind
like-
the scenes.
What is that shot?
Oh no,
What's
this is
that? Oh, that
maybe
shot
is this because of the Hyun's Dojo version?
No,
did you-
no, it's just a separate video.
Oh, do we
Oh, it's a
just
separate
drop
video.
it?
Yeah, I put it in live chat.
Okay, yeah, let me copy link.
Wait, is there something in the window? What is that?
Oh, that's just that is the board and black stick figure. But it's like
Oh,
baked
okay,
in
I
a
thought it
really
was like
weird
a
way. No.
I saw.
I mean, I know
saw a
you could do
freaking
some-
creature or something.
Yeah, I know you can do some weird stuff. Oh, thank you for the 2,000 W's. User just drawing, saying, "What is this?
What is this?
This is
Thank you.
brokers." Thank you for the 2,000 W's. I love W's.
Yes, 2000
Okay,
W's.
right. Let me pull up the behind the scenes. Can I play audio? I think so.
Ooh, I like seeing these videos.
Yeah.
Hey, storyboards.
Yep.
Oh. Wow,
Oh,
wow,
man.
wow, oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this was a school project.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey,
So weird, yeah.
you know,
Must have
hit
heard
two
it.
birds with one stone. You know.
The episode was made for
That's
my
pretty cool.
CGI course, and they required a BTS video for the submission. So this is also. Oh, they
You
got
got
a
a
B.
B?
You got a B for this?
What?
Man.
What were the
Let me
people
guess.
getting A's making? Like the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, for real.
It's because they're
I
stick
swear.
figures. They gotta
I
be-
swear if it's
I
because
swear
they're
to God.
stick figures, I'm gonna beat them up.
Oh my.
It has to be. There's no
I'm
other
s-
way.
God, man. They don't see the
It
vision.
probably was because of theirs.
They just don't see the vision. Yeah, honestly. But like, if like the character design wasn't a part of it, then I don't know. Maybe it was. That's the only reason I could see them getting a doc on it, is if the character designs were, you know, good enough, quote unquote. Which I guess fair. There's stick figures. There's only so much you can do, but also fuck you. Got so many layers of composition. What the hell?
Wait, just the video editing of this is like kind of insane. Like
Yeah, I mean they had to get a grade on
overlaying this like this. That's really cool.
Very wild.
I couldn't do this, man. I don't have the patience for like this many passes of iteration of.
Hey,
polishing.
Xoro! Thank you for the 5 gifted
We got-
memberships.
Thank
We
you,
got
man.
5.
Goodness. Very nice. Oh wow, even rigging the rope. Wild.
Wow.
I would go insane.
I'm not reading them. I don't want to learn. I'm allergic to education.
Why are you like this?
See, this kind of like, how do you make choreography with like 6 different 3D rigs in the same shot? It's just, I wouldn't be able to keep track of everything.
Literally.
Oh my god, another gifted membership. Thank you, Senti. So
Oh,
many
this is
people are
so
going to be getting
cool.
into the Discord server.
Thank you, Senti. Thank you.
Yes. Dude, what was I gonna say? Oh, this is. I mean, this is a cool thought process, low key. I like those. So like, I know TGB's in the chat, but like, did you write your own like revisions? Yeah, like that.
I think so. I think that's what this is. Yeah,
Yeah.
has to be.
Oh, is
Let's
that
have
like
Kelly.
voxel stuff?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to learn 3D.
That's cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. Any critiques?
I think it was really bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm also trying to put away my bias because they're a good friend of mine.
Same here. I mean,
I have a critique.
uh oh.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, it's not really a critique, but it's just a thought. Because, like,
Mm.
I think when it comes to the cinematics of Brokers, probably the top-notch cinematics when it comes to stick figure animations. But I think nothing will still beat Broke Floors 2 and 3 for me. I think mainly 2. 2 is my favorite, in my
Wow.
opinion.
I love-
Just because of the chair choreography. Like, I love the chair
yeah.
choreography in Broke Floors 2 and 3. And I kind of want to see a 3D version of a chair fight from TJB. That would be sick.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try not to point out like such minor stuff like the shadows and the door glitching, like TJB said. But there is some stuff like every time I watch this and like this scene, as much as I love the shot, the camera movement here feels a bit excessive. I feel like some of the camera movements are a bit too extra, and they could be a lot more simplistic and easier to read. Speaking for a more general audience, you can still read them just fine, but there's just like this movement. It's like, oh, that's quite a bit of movement for a couple of small actions.
But
Yeah.
jittery.
So that would probably be my biggest critique, and it happens a lot more when you see. It's a really difficult to do action that's really close to the camera. You can do it. There's a right and wrong way to do it. I'm trying to. I think it's skipping forward a bit. Yeah, these sequences where it's really close to the camera, and the action is just really hard to follow with how fast that camera's moving. It's still, you can still follow it, but it takes a little more like intentional effort. But if you're trying to idly watch it, you might stop caring a bit. So.
She said true, deleting the video.
Yeah, that would be probably my only thing that I could say about it now. And maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say like texturing the environment, but it fits the style of the series, so maybe not.
Raise his hand.
Yes.
There you go.
I think my only critique, and I think this is kind of nitpicky, maybe the text could have been integrated better for the dialogue. Like, I think the dialogue itself was fine. It was fun. I liked it. But it felt like, just kind of like YouTube subtitles.
Just placed in
just
there.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I feel like there could have been I feel like maybe there could have been a more creative way too.
I mean, I wonder if
like
if they felt locked into the style that they've already established for the text in the series. But this is already such a subversion from the original style, being entirely in 3D, that I feel like you could have done. Yeah, I think that's a valid critique. Like, everything else is so visually interesting, and then there's just the text.
Yeah, that's like my only thing I'd say.
I think that's fair.
But like everything else is like, in my eyes, I'm being 100% biased. Everything else is like really good.
Yeah. And maybe I'm sure you were on a deadline, but maybe give these characters a little more life so they're not just still and stiff. Only one of them moves to prepare for an attack, and none of them are even reacting. But that could always just come down to a constraint.
Yeah.
It's 4 cardboard cutouts and 1 actor. To save on the-
Yeah,
save on the
exactly.
funds.
Because ain't nobody animating all that.
But like, they're still doing a whole lot of other work, so I feel like I'm inclined to believe it was a deadline issue. Otherwise, they
Yeah,
might
they
have
had
done
5
Yeah,
months to
yeah.
make it.
Yeah, 5 months to make it, yeah. But like, if you did have more time, I'm sure you would have given them each a little bit more life.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
a class you cannot procrastinate for.
No, it's not. You procrastinate, you are screwed.
Yeah.
Anyway, very nice, TJ Burr. TJ Buh.
Yeah, did you?
TJ Burr. Or TJ Bunk. I don't know.
TJ Booty.
Okay. Well, we have one more to watch today, and this one is by Micromist. This one we can watch with
Yes.
audio. I believe we can watch this with audio. But this is their most recent long video. It is an 11-minute animation. My layout here is not
Jeez.
prepared for that, so I'm going to just full screen it. There we go.
Damn,
But
long
this
app.
is Ghost Story Chapter 5, Chaos. Oh, and I can turn the
Yeah.
audio
And this is a huge jump in
on. Oh, yeah. In style.
in his series, cause in both style, animation, and I mean, there's even voice acting
In
and all
scope,
that.
I mean, the scope, I would say, has mostly changed. It's a lot more.
Super ambitious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm trying to think about how I go forward talking about this. I'm gonna be honest up front. I don't like this video. I don't hate it. I respect it as an animation, but I don't like the video. I think it's really. I'm gonna start out going out with the critiques. I think it's too long.
Okay.
The action just gets really tiring very quickly, in my opinion. And the constant changes in style are goddamn. Sorry, the constant changes in
Bro,
style.
relax.
Calm down there.
Sorry. Yeah, the constant changes in style is. I know it was intentional, but it can be very confusing. Like on my first watch through, I found myself just trying to keep up with who was who in these frequent style changes. Like shot by shot, they change so dramatically. Like they're G sticks
Yeah.
like this in certain shots. They're just full on regular stick figures in other shots. They're full on humanoids in other shots. And there's like no, like that takes me a bit to keep up with personally. I can understand the appeal of wanting to show off your variety of styles, and this is a completely different kind of stick figure style. I get why they did it. It's really distracting. But the animation itself is really good and really fluid. It's very distracting.
I mean, I think that's one of the first things you notice when you're actually watching the animation. It does kind of like the transitions between styles is super jarring. But in my opinion, I feel like once you get kind of over that, it kind of becomes secondary for me, at least.
Sure, I still, this is like my third time watching it. It's still a little distracting. And like I can follow the animation, but there are some moments where it's like the style is very consistent for a long time, and then there's other moments where it's shot after shot after shot, and they're very quick cuts where it's changing so much. I mean, there is some appeal that you can have to it, but I feel like if it was done with more, like if there was a rule for why a shot would be in a different style, then maybe I could appreciate it. But you have like for example, if you have a far shot, kind of like that. Okay, I think that's actually a good example right there. Those two shots. You have a full body shot where you can see the environment and the two stick figures, and they're stick figures. They're just simple stick figures. And then when you shoot to when you cut to a closer shot, you get more detail and you see more of them. I think that makes sense. But there's a lot of instances where we'll get medium close-ups and far shots that are all in varying styles, and they don't. There's no reason for them to change to a certain style. It's just because they kind of wanted to. I think maybe that's where I'm getting caught up. Is it doesn't feel like there's a reason for the styles to be constantly switching.
I just think, in my opinion, like I can get over. Like I mean, I don't mind. I mean, like how do I even say this? Like, yeah, the animation. I think the animation's good. I just think,
yeah.
I think more so, for me, it's not more of like, it's like overwhelming or like it's hard to keep track of. It's more of just continuity. I feel like it would have made more sense to just stick with either stick figure or full body or G stick or even a mix of. Oh, I like that shot. Even a mix of
Yeah,
like a mix of like G stick and stick figure would have been fine, just because those two styles are kind of closely interwoven. I feel like to jump from stick figure straight to full body, regardless of how close or how far away you like lay out the composition of the shot, it's kind of jarring in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because it feels like two completely different, like, I don't even know how to say it, like,
Whoa.
it just feels like completely different. It doesn't feel as connected. Because
Yeah,
when
It
when you
doesn't
cut,
look intentional at first.
yeah, it just feels like it doesn't feel as
Yeah.
connected. Like it doesn't feel like
Feels
one
like a
flowing
collab.
animation.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Turquoise. It does feel like a collab. This is really what you would find in a project with multiple different lead artists and animators. But it's just one guy. Also, this I can't get over this movement. This is a very strange movement.
There he is.
Oh, yeah, that silhouette is crazy. I love that.
Yeah, some of these action
Oh,
shots
wait,
are
hang on.
insane.
Because look at that. Like, this is a pretty decent example of, like, something closer gets more detail and something farther becomes more stick figure-esque.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I like,
oh,
yeah.
I like this.
So this
It's
has
like that.
reason for a style change. But it feels like most other shots don't have a reason. It's just because they wanted to. And hey, it could just be experimental. It probably was. Who am I kidding? It absolutely was
Yeah.
experimental. And I think it did a lot of things good. And I think that they've learned a lot from this. And hopefully they take what they've learned from this and apply it to future episodes or videos in general to make it make more sense to the average viewer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they learning.
Oh yeah, every animator's learning.
No, but every animator needs to make something good on their first try. Like it always needs to be good. They can't ever experiment.
It needs to be perfect right out the
It
get-go.
literally does.
Yeah. Whoa, hang on. Because then we have this style where there's no line art, it's just solid colors. This was an excuse to mess with a bunch of different styles, and I can respect it for that. But as a whole product,
I
it
do
makes it
respect
confusing.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're clearly good at a lot of these things. Like, oh my god. They're good at these styles. They're definitely flexing, showing you how, like, trying to figure out the word. So this is just kind of cool, using weird shapes to convey.
I don't even know how
specific
you like
recognizable
start to
things.
animate.
Yeah,
something
I
like
don't
that.
even. I can't figure that out. That's wild. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What? That feels
Who's
like a
that?
meme. That's a meme, probably. Very interesting. Messy impact frames.
You died for me, won't you?
Yeah, I those three very different shots. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep. I can't keep just saying the same point over and over. I think to get it.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. Come on, get up.
And I'd say in regards to like the storytelling, I think it is very kind of it leans on like anime cliche kind of
Yeah.
super
It
edgy
leans-
guy with yeah, go ahead.
The impression it gives me is they wanted this to be like a climactic point in their story when they haven't built up to it properly. It's a very tricky thing to nail in writing, and I think you can get really excited early on, and you want to skip forward to the important part where things seem very impactful. But this feels like, for how long this goes on for as well, and how much exposition we get, it feels like this should be a climactic point in the story. But I don't think there's been that much development in previous episodes to warrant having this level of lore, and it leaves more to be desired, and it leaves a lot of people confused because they feel like they're missing information.
Yeah, I mean, this flashback shot's really cool though. Like, them going into a hidden power source that's within them, and it's like some kind of crazy god being. But yeah, I didn't really connect with the characters in a sense. Like there's no reason for me to either root for them or kind of feel sorry for them.
Exactly.
I don't know. There's like something that's kind of missing with the story. I'm not really sure how to explain it.
Yeah, it's because we're missing context that they want us to have without taking the time to make sure we have it previously. I feel like where they're at in the story right now is too early. I feel like there should have been maybe more episodes before this that build up to this to give it the kind of satisfaction that he clearly wanted us to have in watching this. But yeah, it's not there. I just love how consistent the style is here. Like, it's different from everything else that we see, especially with their faces being included. And it doesn't change much. I mean, you get some shots where it's just the outline of their feet, like in that shot. But him being the only character in this environment kind of makes more sense that you can tie those feet to the same character. It makes more sense. Like this, if they had maybe only used this style in this scene, it might have made more sense to have used this style here. But we still see the style in other places.
He transforms. It's like it gets pretty insane.
Elevated transformation. Like, there's a lot of technically impressive animation going on. Like, there's a lot to respect.
Yeah, it just looks so cool. Everything looks insane.
Like, if you're ignoring the story and you're not looking for a reasoning why the style is shifting constantly, then it's a great animation. But it does imply that, like, there is such an importance in the story that it's trying to give off. Like, it's trying to tell you to pay attention to the story because there's a lot happening. But it leaves a lot to be desired there. There's text there, hang on. Oh,
Easter eggs.
There's a bunch of text there. What is going on here? Oh, is that the thumbnail? No, for sure. Oh no, this is just Chaos release, like there's Shadow the Hedgehog. And they explain the power? You explain the power in a
definition over there.
What?
Blink and you miss it.
That's so crazy.
Like, that feels like you should have told us this. Like, do I need to come into this with research? Do I need to have known my lore already? That's a little silly.
Yeah, you didn't see that the first time, Attend? Are you kidding me?
No,
I read it the first time.
Sorry.
Stupid.
I think an important thing when you're making an episodic series, especially that takes a long time to pay off, you need to keep in mind that people aren't going to always go back and watch all of the previous episodes before the new one. I mean, this is getting really into story writing, which is a whole nother beast.
It is, yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I have no idea what's happening, but it looks sick.
Oh, I love that shot. That shot's really cool. See, I like this part because the style stays consistent.
Yeah, it allows you to follow
when he transforms, you know?
Yeah.
And then he says stuff here that I have no idea what he says.
Yeah, well, it's also because I have it super low, but...
Oh, I mean, I watched it before, and I still don't know what he says. Or, like...
We'll burn it down.
I know what he's saying, but, like, I don't know what it means, you know?
Yeah. Voice acting, or finding people to voice... Directing voice actors is really difficult.
down.
Yeah,
Like,
it really
you'll find
is.
in this community, there's a lot of people who want to implement voice acting, but it's difficult if you don't have the right people who have the right talent.
We'll burn it down to feel warmth.
And if you don't know how to direct their voice acting as well, it could come off a bit cringy.
There's text at the lady's feet for a second.
Oh, there was? Oh, yeah, there was.
We'll burn it down to feel
It's supposed to hint at something as well.
I didn't...
Sign up for the shit.
Oh, wait, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like additional lore without breaking the flow. Yeah. Like, this bit is good.
That's a cute little Easter egg.
Like, the female voice actor is really good.
Did that hurt?
No.
dare you. Fascinating. What?
He went evil mode.
Interesting.
And around now, I'm just kind of like, when is it going to be over?
Fighting.
We still got like 2 minutes left in the video.
Wild and sentient.
This is. I wonder if they're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, because there's a lot of like
Mark
similarities
love
between
for the next time.
Jujutsu Kaisen
Darkness shall fall on 3.
and this animation. There's like a lot of similar themes.
1.
But
Damn! Sorry.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's just like a story is being told, but I don't know what the story is
Yeah.
exactly. But I want to know what the story is. I think.
Yeah, story writing is a beast of a skill to grow. But you know,
Why is
I mean,
she
you
still
have to give
alive?
them.
I think.
You have to give them props for the scope. Like they're doing so many new things in this
Yeah.
animation.
Maybe this time things will be different.
Don't focus on the story. This stylistic flex, fair. But if you are doing story, it is important to try and get it right and grow that skill. So to ignore it would be doing a disservice to the animator.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's clearly something that they're wanting to focus on. So if we're just like, just look at the animation of the pretty colors, that feels more like an insult to me. Because they're clearly putting a lot of time and effort into, you know, doing the voice acting, directing the voice actors, implementing a story that has some pretty good voice acting, and trying to, you know, spend a lot of time to introduce important lore elements, and to ignore it and just be like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. This is a good, like, style flex, good art flex. It feels insulting. So, in my opinion.
I want to say, but like that's the thing. I keep saying something's missing, but I don't really know exactly how to make it, how to solve that, because writing is just difficult in itself, and that's still something that I'm kind of working on.
I think,
You know.
I have been learning a lot about story writing recently, and again, to the level of, I guess to the point at where they're at in their story right now, it feels like there should have been a lot before it that we would have had to know. But we don't have that information going into it, which leaves you with confusion when you're paying attention to the story. So you're kind of left out, and it doesn't feel as impactful as the artist maybe wanted it to be. So, anyway.
Yeah.
I've definitely spoken a lot of critiques about it, but I want to emphasize I think this is a really impressive animation from a technological perspective. They have a lot of skills that they're really flexing and showing off, and I think this animation taught them so many things that we're going to see a lot more of in their future, and I can't wait for it. I would like to see them implement it in a way that makes more visual and contextual sense. Anyway,
Yeah,
I've
I
been
agree.
yapping a lot.
Yeah, shut up.
Sorry. I feel very passionate
okay.
because I want to see them do good and I want to see them improve at these things. Because it's not easy. None of this is easy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, anything else we want to say about this one? This is a very interesting one.
I don't know. I have something to say, but I don't know how to say it. Like, there's because there's ways of telling a story without actually, telling it. Like there,
Like visual storytelling.
kind of like, yeah, visual storytelling and stuff like that. Because in Turquoise's animations, like nothing is being said, but like there's a whole lore that is like extremely interesting.
Well, there's different
and
ways to different ways to tell. Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt you. You go on.
But I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like in this sense, or in this particular animation, they're trying to do that. Like there's a whole world and lore, like in this animation that we don't know about, which I don't feel like needs to be said, but it could probably be shown more indirectly. But I don't really know how they would do that. It's just like you need a different skill set for that you need to work on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can tell a story, and it's ultimately up to the artist on how they want to implement that. You can do wordless storytelling. You can focus less on the story and just focus more on the visuals if that's your forte. Or if you want to do a lot of dialogue, that is very difficult to do. Dialogue and making that feel natural is so hard. That is, personally speaking, that's been one of my weak spots that I've tried to improve at. But I mean, they clearly want to do this more anime based kind of storytelling, and they're getting pretty good at it. There's just a lot that we're missing because I feel like he was excited to get to a certain point in his series without telling us enough information beforehand. Story writing is very difficult. I'm sure you'll keep learning as you go on. Just remember, your audience isn't going to be able to remember anything. I feel like that's the best thing I could say here.
Yeah. Very nice animation, though. Very, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some moments in the animation that are a little silly, like the one shot that I paused on for a bit because it made me laugh. But like most of it is really good. It's really fun to watch. Again, we could get nitpicky and critique specific elements of every individual shot, but there's no real point in doing that. Anyway, I don't know. And, I think that's it.
What?
Yeah, wait, was that 3 animations already?
That was 3 animations, yeah.
Wow. That was fun. I like diving deep into animations.
There is one more, but if we talk about it, I could go on and on and on and on about it. So maybe we can save it for a future episode. If you guys have liked this kind of episode, let us know.
Yeah.
More of it.
Yeah. You guys like it when we kind of
Ramble.
like dive deeper into animations and critique them and kind of try to theory craft and all that?
I mean, I
then we'll
find
do more
some
of them.
fun in it. Yeah. Let us know if you want to see more of it. Just tell us in the comments what your favorite part of this episode was. And remember, a high five, I think, is the next line.
I don't even know.
High five.
Someone said that they missed Stone, but Stone's not coming back. Okay, he's not coming
No,
back.
he'll come
You
back.
didn't
He
get the thick
will.
skull.
He's
not
coming back.
dude.
You just need to have patience, okay? He'll be
No,
back. He's
man.
just doing some things. He's just doing something. Okay. High five, high five, high five. Goodbye.
High five. Push something.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.